You're not broke because you don't make enough money. You're broke because your credit score is quietly taxing your entire life. Two people can buy the exact same car, live in the same apartment, earn the same salary, and one of them will pay over $150,000 more over time. Not because they made bad decisions today, but because of a number built years ago. This is what your life actually looks like, at every credit score level, from locked out of the system to having banks compete for you. Level 1, locked out. At this level, the system doesn't reject you. It penalizes you. You don't get options, you get what's left. Apartments? You're not getting approved, you're negotiating just to exist. Double deposits, upfront payments, shurut khassa. Cars? You're not buying a car, you're buying interest. A cheap car somehow becomes expensive, because your rate is. Even basic things like phone plans, insurance, and small loans cost more, quietly, automatically. Nobody explains it, but you feel it every month. At this level, money doesn't grow, it leaks. Level 2, survival mode. Now something changes, but barely. You start getting approved, but only for the worst versions of everything. Low limits, high fees, interest rates that feel like punishment. You might get your first card, but it comes with conditions. Annual fees, tiny limits, zero trust. Every step you take forward feels small, and that's the frustrating part. You're doing everything right, and it still feels like nothing is happening. But something is happening. It's just slow. Level 3, the turning point. This is where the system finally acknowledges you, not rewards you, just acknowledges you. For the first time, you can qualify for real loans. You can think about owning instead of renting. You start seeing actual progress. But here's the catch. Everything is still expensive. You're allowed in, but you're paying more than everyone else inside. This is where most people quit, because progress is real, but the rewards still feel far. Level 4, momentum. Now the math starts to shift, not dramatically, but noticeably. Small changes suddenly matter. A higher limit lowers your utilization. A few points drop your monthly payments. Approvals come faster. You're no longer fighting the system. You're starting to work with it. You move from, will I get approved, to what rate will I get? That's a completely different game. Level 5, almost there. This level is tricky because you're close, but still paying extra. You qualify for almost everything, but never the best version of it. You're approved, just not preferred. And that gap costs you every single month. Level 6, the breakthrough. This is where the system flips. You stop chasing approvals, and approvals start coming to you. Real offers, real rates, no hidden conditions. For the first time, you get what's advertised. You don't need to negotiate. You don't need a cosigner. Money stops leaking. Everything becomes normal, and that's powerful, because normal used to be impossible. Level 7, preferred. Now you're not just approved, you're wanted. Banks compete for you, not aggressively, but consistently. You get better rates, better rewards, better flexibility. You don't take what's available anymore, you choose what's best. And over time, that difference compounds into tens of thousands saved. Same income, same life, different outcome. Level 8, elite. At this level, the system runs out of ways to charge you. No penalties, no conditions, no friction. Everything is optimized. Lowest rates, highest limits, instant approvals. But here's the truth. It didn't happen because of one big move. It happened because of consistency, time, and discipline. Hundreds of small decisions stacked over years. Your credit score isn't emotional. It doesn't care why something happened. It tracks one thing, how predictable you are with debt. And then it prices your entire life based on that. The difference between a low score and a high one isn't just a number. It's how much you pay, what you qualify for, and how fast you move forward. You don't need hacks, you don't need tricks. You need time and consistency, because every month you wait is a month that doesn't count. Start now, because whether you move or not, the system is still counting.